not matter.
Another thing is that children matter. When you give birth now, and your children start seeing neighbors in that woman, and that can she's small.
I don't know what Oduanyo is saying, that for the guys it does not matter, but for the girls it counts. How does it count for the girls? Sex is sex. If a man wants to marry, why should he be asking you how many body counts have you had? I mean, doesn't make any sense. Doesn't mean anything. If it's like that, what about those men that marry sex workers? What would you say? That you start asking them how many men have you slept with or so. So to me, body count does not matter, whether for the guys or for the girls. Sex does not count. How many times you had sex does not count. Shouldn't matter at all. If a man wants to marry you, that shouldn't be a question he should be asking, because I'm not sure he wants to know the answer. So why ask the question in the first place?
I will tell them that you don't have to hear whatever anybody has to say, because your mama loves you.
Body count
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
How do you
What makes it matter? The fact. What makes it matter?
The moral matter. So body count, it doesn't matter. Having sex with
It doesn't matter.
like
No.
But does it count when it's
no, it does, guys. Calm down. It doesn't count as a guy. Why? Because means I'm coming with a load of experience. My CV is good.
Is that the truth? Okay, that's probably they're losing opportunities like that. But our guys, the more we have it, do you know experience? Do you all?
Experience, and you want to know.
I don't get it.
Experience, but yes, from what I know.
Something I just speak now. You said the body loosens up.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Can you expatiate?
Okay, that's very good now. There's a saying that when you keep having sex
not
repeatedly.
saying facts.
Okay, there's a fact. Let's put it that way.
No,
There's a popular saying on the streets. I don't know if I say what Papa said. What that means?
What does it mean?
They've not a boy from Kappa.
A woman's
So you know, as a woman,
Okay.
the elasticity of the vagina doesn't really matter.
You don't have to even jump out vagina now.
It is.
There are many things that can
Okay, what?
As for a start now, I'll start with the boobs now. When you have, when you having sex regularly,
You are ignorant.
no, let me tell you. You flush it a lot, you get Okay, left to me. I think when thinking of a partner, body count matters a lot, because I can't date someone and get to find out that she doesn't even know who she has had sex with. It goes a long way. Walking around in the area, then every guy says, that's a babe, I don't knock him. No, I think body count, it does matter when it comes to relationships, especially as a lady. But for guys, who counts?
Yes, we're ignorant.
Forget natural saggy boobs. When they match the very from behind, yes.
No! It sharpens the ass.
Seriously?
Yes, it does.
When you do doggy style.
So we're in Lagos. You know, somehow, to some ways, we all know each other here in Lagos. Okay. So I stay in Yaba. You stay. I've smashed you. Then you are dating a guy, say around
Lekki.
No, not Lekki. Lekki is fine. Ikeja. And that guy, I know him. We somehow met somehow. And then I meet that guy in Ikeja. He has shagged you. I say, okay, it doesn't count. I meet another guy, Anthony. He has shagged you. It doesn't count. I meet another guy, Atikolobi.
Let's reverse places now.
You stop saying he has shagged you. They shagged them.
Yes.
I'll be saying he shagged
And
you.
you.
Shag ourselves.
Why you saying that? For the guy as you know the guy shagged.
Body count for guys matters too, because we're all human, but it is not always the topic on the table.
To me, body count matters to me because morally, you're not meant to lose body count.
So the guy isn't good.
The guy isn't good. That's my.
The guy isn't good.
Guys are actually
The guy is not allowed to be a home.
So now is gender.
What I'm saying is, this society that we are in, our African society, the woman is like a prize, and she's a prize and a pride to a man. Now, you've lost body count.
Wow.
Okay.
You're married. You've lost body count, like you don't even know. 70. People are now coming to tell your man.
But your man knew before he married you, yes or yes?
How is he going to know that you know?
Before you enter your
How many people have this conversation?
How many people have this conversation? The issue is, when you even have this conversation, do they tell the truth?
Did they
That's
say-
it.
We already tell you. We already tell you.
They are small body count.
And you say body count doesn't matter.
Counting sex. How can you be counting sex?
Why should you be just knocking anybody?
Why do you say anybody? What do you mean by anybody? Sex is feelings. I have feelings for you. I don't even have. So why you don't
Let's move on.
sex with anybody.
You don't need to count sex.
I'll say one thing, then we move on for the next question. But what I'll say is, you seem to forget we are Africans, and we shouldn't say one.
So we should raise millions.
We shouldn't say we should imbibe the Western culture completely. That is why there's so many queer, lesbians, gays, everywhere in society now.
I'm a guy now, nothing loose. The more I have sex, the more fun it is, the more experience that I get. And something for ladies is the fact that they want to date a guy that they want to shaft a more experienced guy when it comes to sex. And laying around is one of the best ways to do that. So left to me for guys, is a go-go. Body count doesn't matter for us. Fire go.
Now wait.
This is a different.
No. In African society, what?
We're not talking about African society. It's a general.
Are you a virgin or body count? Now, before, what we grew up on, or we were taught is, when you marry a lady, you're in the bedroom, the very first night, you should spill blood somehow, you come out to show you met her. That isn't what it is again. Well, today it doesn't count, but to us it counts. Now,
The guys who has to stay a virgin. So why?
how will you know? Next question.
Don't stay a virgin
Can you
too.
quit your career or change your religion for a guy?
No.
Seriously? What happened to love? What happened to happiness?
What happened to your happiness?
You take me as I am.
Let him try to change
seriously?
his phone for me. Let him change his job for me and change his religion for me.
I'm
You
never
quit his career, like
Let
stop
him
working and
quit
become a
for me
freelancer.
never.
This thing.
Yes, you can actually
I can tell my woman, if you're coming to my home, if we are building a home together, sorry, I don't want you to work.
On what basis? Like just sit at home.
Because
Just because I don't want you.
What happens in your career when
We have careers that women are not even safe in their workplace.
Yes, of course.
They get eat on by men almost every time. And some of us are not going to take but it's not common for men. So wait, are you trying to say that the guys will be your husband, house husband? You guys are not. So you guys are saying that.
So let me link it now to the next question, which is dowry. Okay. Why do guys have to pay dowry? But yet you say you cannot quit your career and change.
nobody
They're
forced
paying
anybody.
bride price.
In my house, they don't even collect dowry for you. So it's
That's
not
in your house.
In your
Marriage is between a man and his woman, husband and wife, not family. You are starting a new family. See, in the hierarchy of life, mine, God, your home, meaning yourself, your wife or husband, and your children. So when it comes to bride price, I feel most families, they just use that bride price as, a money-making affair. I'm not saying it's bad, but when it's like, when it has gotten to the neck of both parties, then you should, you say, you have boys, you have women, you have children in your house, like, just calm down. It's not a must. It's not a must for that, you know. So just fancy that one.
Like 2 years ago.
Don't use that between a man and a woman, not a man and his family, or a woman and a family.
To avoid the dowry, there's going to be an issue in the marriage.
Of course. Wait, see, that's not the point.
I was at an introduction last week.
Okay.
The husband is not actually what to do. They had to postpone it, that she go and hustle more.
Can you
But
imagine?
it's a family now.
What did the girl do?
Nothing.
She doesn't have a say. The thing is, if I am going to spend and work my ass out to pay for your dowry, I can tell you, you don't have to work.
Exactly.
On what ground?
Down. Because the family suffered me to pay 10 million naira on your head.
Because you love that.
I'm out of here. You have to bring it. I'm saying don't work. So that's the definition of dowry. What's dowry?
You didn't pay for her life.
I pay for it.
No, you didn't pay for it.
Anything I pay to get it.
Very expensive. I told my mom and my dad, I sat them down. I said, if I bring husband come as soon, I use bride pass for sure. I'm gonna know say I'll travel.
Yes, now.
See, these girls, they are lakobao. The truth is, they don't have a say when it comes to this kind of thing. All of them are just saying it's a lie. Their parents know, and they know when they want to get us. They will demand this thing, whether you say you or not. We will pay, but we will dictate.
So now you let me pay. That's what I'm saying. That does not mean you have a say, 200% say in my life. Hello, it's my life.
But we left my house.
You quit your job.
That the woman pays the dowry in India, is she not still a slave?
That's India.
Yes,
We're not particular.
Yes, in India it's like that. She pays the dowry.
Yes, and we're not talking about India, right? Nigeria. It's in Nigeria now.
So what are you saying now? Dowry is wrong.
I'm not saying that is wrong,
It's
but I'm
not
saying
wrong.
it doesn't make you dictate 100% of your life.
Now the entire
It's not my fault.
So what are we
But I have the right to tell her that,
So
Auntie, sit your ass down.
So let's do this.
I can tell her.
So the final question, or the last one, which everybody gets the time to say something, maybe 2 minutes, and then you now talk about the whole thing from are you a virgin? What is body count? Does it count? Does body count? Does it matter? Then can you actually quit? And can you quit and change religion and why? And then dowry. So what it is? It is. What test would you have? Bride price and question: should you really ask or accept before marrying someone? What tests would you do on your spouse? Bride price question, as in what I mean is, what test would you ask your spouse? I mean, or what test would you put your spouse through before you choose? Okay, this guy is the person, or that lady is the person I'll spend the rest of my life with. Then, bride price. Would you say, okay, go ahead pay, even if it is astronomical? He has to pay it. Then the final thing is, what questions would you ask him before, or should what questions would you ask before you accept before marrying a person? What test would you put him through? Would you, even if the bride price is crazy, would you tell him to pay? then what questions would you ask? Let's go from here. Let's go from here.
So, you mean what test when it comes to bride price, right?
No.
Like generally.
Test. What would you test him? Would you test him with another lady if he would cheat? The bride price. Then would you say if the bride price they are asking you to pay is 1 billion? Would you tell me you have to go and look for the money? Is it compulsory? You have to pay that. Then what questions would you ask? What do you need to know about him before you can marry him?
Well, it's simple. First, if I'm with a guy, first things first, you have to have like serious plans for your life. And for every time we're in a relationship, we are talking in our relationship. If you are planning your future, you're telling me about your future, and one way or the other, you're not adding me to it, there's a problem. Because it means that you're not seeing me in your future. So if you are saying this, okay, so maybe by then, even if it's just a joke, just this random discussion, okay, our kids will have to, it's very important because, okay, he's already saying that we'll have kids. Do you understand? So things like that, when it comes to, okay, I don't know how to ask guys for money, I don't know how to do it. I have pride. I cannot do it.
So what about bride price?
Bride price, first of all, the guy is not, left to me, is not in the position to say whether he wants to pay the bride price or not. Now, if the bride price is outrageous, I can personally discuss with my parent that, sorry, this thing cannot work.
Okay.
He cannot pay this.
So what questions would they ask him?
What questions?
What questions would they ask him to finally say, okay, this person I want to spend the rest of my life with him?
I feel like I would draw more on actions than just asking, because anybody can lie, anybody can say anything.
So what about you?
So concerning the test,
What test?
I think it would be the number of kids you want to have.
For you first? You have kids only?
Yeah.
Not money?
Not money, kids. Because I want just one child. And if you tell me you want to give birth to a football team, I would run. Run faster than Usain.
Wow.
Because for me, childbirth is scary. And you can't tell me to go through that pain twice.
Okay, so
As regarding the bride price, I think it's left to the girl to have conversations with her parents. I mean, you're not selling it.
But what if your parents say he has to pay? That's the culture.
You chop me. You marry me. I pay your house. Yes, because I mean, you also have male children.
And they will do this.
You can't tell me you want to put someone else's child through something you wouldn't want your male child to go through.
So what questions were they asking?
I can't really say for now. It's going to have to be based on character.
So let's go.
For me, I believe every day in my relationship is a test already for the both of us. That's me. So, because that every day we are together, our conversations, communications, everything leads me into the direction of knowing if or where I stand with this person or no. And as for bride price, from my own family side, like I said, I know that our own bride price is very, very outrageous. And then knowing that people like money, they find out that my husband is a man of money and power. They want to be his life. So right from the relationship, I'm really telling them, they ask for like 10,000. I'm saying, I can give you 1.5 for 2,000. Without way.
So you have to pay it.
Yeah, he has to pay.
He has to pay it.
He has to pay.
And then when he pays, he says, I don't want you to work, quit your career, change.
For my own kind of person, it's a conversation we're going to have. I'm not a woman that you can say just sit down there and ask. No, there has to be. I have respect for my husband, but there has to be a certain. You two have to have respect for me. I can't just wake up and say because you paid my bride price, then you have 100% over me. No.
So, what questions would he ask him to weigh his head?
Me, I'll ask him what he thinks about life, what he thinks about marriage, and some other things. Maybe as
child doesn't matter. You can give it to a football team. Okay, so let's go. So I noticed from when I tried the first question, you took a sip of your drink. So first is, are you a virgin?
No.
Huh.
I have a kid.
You have a kid?
Yes, I
so
do.
did body count matter with you and him?
For me, it was just him.
So just him?
Yes.
Okay, so then bride price? What questions did you ask him to know? Okay, this guy is ready. Is this the guy for me?
Okay, for me, it's the little things that matter. Small things like, hey baby, you look beautiful today. Hey baby, what have you eaten? How are you doing? If a guy cares about you, he will show you through his actions, he will show you through his words, he will show you through his whatever it is that he's going through too. He won't go all aggressive on you just because he's having a bad day. Those things count. if you have a man that doesn't even look at your side, you just made a new hair and he doesn't even notice that you are different. That's a no-no for me. I can't deal with somebody that doesn't take note of me, that doesn't care about how.
So you want perpetual attention?
Yes, I'm like that. I'm an attention seeker. I'm sorry, but then that's how I am.
So you must pay. Has he paid the bride price?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. For test, I don't believe in testing anybody. I can't put anybody to any test. If you say you want to put anybody to a test, it's like you are preempting your failure, because anybody can lie. Anybody can. I've seen people who disguised for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and at the end, like the middle of the marriage, things started coming out. So it's not your place to test anybody. From the way they talk, from those little snaps, from those little shouts, from the little shakes, from the little old backs, you know who this person is. So it's now left to you if you want to enter. Or most girls, most ladies actually turn a blind eye and they say, oh, I didn't see it. They actually saw it, they ignored it.
So what about bride price? Must he pay the bride price?
It's not a must. And most times I feel...
What if your parents says it's a must?
Okay, let's imagine I'm from a family where you pay bride price. I think I'm not an African mentality person, because whether you bless my marriage or you don't bless my marriage, orphans marry. Who bless their marriages? Who bless their marriages? So it's not, you've lived your life. You cannot build house, mansion on top of me. No, you've lived your life. You're even supposed to be giving us money because we are just starting our life anew. Okay. So you are supposed to give us money.
So your parents should set you and your husband up.
See, I'm not saying, no, don't pray. I'm not saying, see, you're putting words in my mouth. Okay. I'm saying you're not supposed to collect when these people are just starting their lives together. You can't be billing somebody 400,000, 500,000. Somebody maybe his house rent is even more than 50,000 naira. You're telling him to bring 500k from where? Is he a G guy or something? So the thing is about bride price. Yes, each family too is old.
So you would quit your career, change religion,
I can't
make your parents even give you money to start up your marriage?
See, I can't change my religion for somebody. And see, all those talks is not new. It shouldn't be a new talk, because from the beginning you guys should have been talking. Now what do? You just kiss and have sex. You don't talk. Well, you should have been talking. Now you should know the kind of person. If he's a Muslim and you're a Christian, he would have been telling you, again, you carry this skirt. It's true. If you're a Christian, he will tell you. If he's a Christian guy, you are dropping this skirt, you are going to church with me. It's not when you are getting married. That means you guys have been playing.
Alright, so guys, that's it for this week. It's been a lovely show. We heard different views. I believe the guy says if you shouldn't walk, sit down. And then the ladies are saying no, they have a right. Well, we're in a modern age and everything still boils down to all of us having a sit down and discussing things. It's been a lovely show being with you guys. Thank you. See you next week.